Hello YouTube, my name is KimpoLimpo. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to another Taylor Swift reaction. Oh my lord, Taylor Swift has released her latest album, The Tortured Poets Department. And before you ask, because of my voice, yes, I am sick. I have fever at the moment. I'm having a cold, but I've taken some painkillers. I have almost drank a full Voss bottle of water. I am on my second cup of coffee, so hopefully I can do this reaction. I don't want to let you guys down, and I'm super excited to hear this album for the first time. I'm probably gonna be dead after this reaction, but I don't give a shit.
You son of a bitch.
Before I dive into this album, we need to go through some things. First and foremost, if you're enjoying this video, do you want more Taylor Swift reactions on this channel, do a couple of things here for me. I'm a little Swiftie in the background called Todd. Like this goddamn video, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new here, and let me know your favorite song from this album in a comment. And if you want to support me a little extra and get access to this full uncut reaction of this album, it's available on Patreon, and you get access to the uncut reactions of Midnight's, both versions, and 1989 as well. And I'm planning on doing more Taylor Swift reactions on my Patreon channel, such as reacting to the documentary Miss Americana, concert movie reactions, and of course dive into the albums I haven't heard yet. Two more things. Number one, if you want to listen to my song Panic, it's available on Spotify. All the links are in the description. And secondly, we're gonna go through some rules, and the rules are pretty simple. I'm gonna score every song, and the score is between 1 to 10. 1 is the worst song I've ever heard in my entire life for this year, and 10 is the best song I've ever heard in my entire life for this year. And by the end of this reaction, I'm gonna give you my average score, and then I'm gonna give you my overall score of this album. And number 3, I forgot it. Every time I say banger to a song, we all take a sip. So if I say a banger, I take a sip, you take a sip, we all take a sip. I am as ready as I can be. I hope you guys are ready. Grab something to drink, grab something to eat if you want to have some snacks, because now it is time to dive into The Tortured Poets Department. And I gotta give credit for the album title, The Tortured Poets Department. It is so deep, but it's also so interesting that you basically can't skip listening to this album. And the album cover is really cool as well. I guess the poet is Taylor, and the Tortured Poets Department, it feels like she's talking about her life as an artist, as a musician. She is tortured from time to time, and probably mostly because of the media. Every time there is a breakup, all the media is covering that and want to have a word with Taylor. That is torture. I get it. If that's so, I'm probably wrong as always. We're gonna dive into the first song, and the first song is called Fortnight. And no, it's not the game, or I guess it's not the game. I need to Google now because it is not the same spelling. A period of 2 weeks, a period of 14 days. They stayed with us for a fortnight. Okay, so I guess this song is something about 2 weeks.
Smart ass on our hands.
And this is featuring Post Malone, and Post Malone is one of the, besides Taylor, is one of the artists that I discovered last year, and I'd be like, yeah, he's really good. So this is gonna be very, very interesting to hear.
I was supposed to be sent away, but they forgot to come and get me.
Love the synth.
All of this to say, I hope you're okay, but you're the reason. And for a fortnight there we were, forever running to you. Sometimes ask about the weather. Now you're in my backyard, turn into good neighbors. Your wife waters flowers. I wanna kill her. I took the miracle move on drug. The effects were temporary, and
I love the harmonies between Taylor and Post.
It's ruining my life. It's ruining my life.
He feels like a ghost in the background, if you know what I mean.
But I touched you for a fortnight. There we were together, running to you. I wanna kill him. I love you. It's ruining my life.
And I mean melody wise, this is, you can hear it. Taylor Swift song.
I search you for California, but you won't pick up. Another fortnight lost in America.
But it won't start out till I touch you.
I guess this song sets the tone for the whole album, and I talked about it in my intro that this is probably her story of getting back to herself after a breakup. Yeah, I think this album is gonna be tough, of course. I feel already that maybe this album is going to take a couple of listens before at least I can probably fully appreciate it. Not because I don't like this song, I do. This song is really good. I feel that there's gonna be a lot of things here to take in. A lot of words, a lot of stories. I love this, start of an album. It's not this like powerful, gets me going, and I guess I appreciate it because I'm sick as well. It sets the tone. We have this dark vibes. We have this undertone of anger. This song was really good. You can definitely hear melody-wise that this is a Taylor Swift song. She has a special way of writing, both lyrically but also with the melodies as well. The song overall, the vibe overall, I loved the synth in the background and gets me. I haven't dived into all of her albums, obviously, but I'm getting like a mix of 1989 and Midnights. Some of you have said that this album is probably like a sequel to Midnights, and I can already hear it and feel it with the first song. I haven't listened to the full album yet, but I guess it's a little bit of folklore as well. There's a lot of things to take in here, and I don't know if I'm early, I don't care, but I consider this song a little banger, so we can take a little sip. And my score for this song is going to be an 8.5. Kind of like it. I kind of love it. Really good start of an album. I guess I'm good to go with the next song. And I saw at genius.com we have the lyrics for, I think, every song. At least for this song, so this is gonna help me because I'm from Sweden and sometimes English is hard. Let's go with the next song called The Tortured Poets Department. Sorry for my voice crack there.
You left your typewriter at my apartment, straight from the tortured poets department. You're in self-sabotage mode, throwing spikes down on the road. But I've seen this episode and still love the show.
I love that.
Who else decodes you? And who's gonna love you like me? Nobody. No fucking body.
No fucking body.
You smoked then, ate 7 bars of chocolate. We declared Charlie Puth should be a bigger artist. I scratch your head, you fall asleep, but you awaken with dread, pounding nails in your head. Who's gonna hold you like me? Sometimes I wonder if you're gonna screw this up with me. But you told Lucy you'd kill yourself if I ever leave. And I had said that to Jack about you, so I felt seen. Everyone we know understands why it's meant to be. Who's gonna hold you? Me.
Oh, this part, I love it.
Who's gonna know you?
You see? Goosebumps.
Me. Who's gonna hold you? She's gonna hold you, she's gonna hold you, she's gonna hold you, she's gonna hold you.
Yeah. The Tortured Poets Department. Here we go. I have the lyrics here. I didn't have it for the first song. This is, once again, I feel and hear this is a Taylor Swift song. She has really a special way of writing, both lyrically and melody-wise. You can definitely hear already. This is Taylor. This is Tay-Tay. And I like it. Even though I can feel sometimes during this song that melody-wise, I've kind of heard this melody before. not the lyrics, but the melody. But I think that is sometimes the beauty of an artist, that it doesn't always need to be something new, something special. We need to feel, and that is what I appreciating with artists. My main problem when some artists are stepping out of their main genre, if you know what I mean, that they are losing their ID, the soul. I don't have the right word for it, but I need to feel and hear that this is the artist, this is the band, and I definitely feel it with this song. I appreciate it, even though I kind of feel also at the same time that I might have heard this song, not this song, but I've heard this melody before with Taylor. I got like, I think it was Dear Reader, and then a little bit like You're Losing Me, or Dear Reader, melody wise, and I think it's in the same key, C. And I gotta praise after the bridge, the transition from the bridge to the last chorus basically gave me chills, and I feel at the same time with the production and how this song is built that she has this cool transitions, and all the transitions represents a feeling, and I like it. And my score for this song is gonna be another 8.5. I can consider this a little banger as well. Good start, Taylor. And I still feel and believe that this album could definitely grow. 2 songs in, and I'm calling it out already. This should definitely be one of the best albums I've heard in 2024. And we're gonna move on with the next song called My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys. Interesting title. And what is she referring to with favorite toys? I guess the toys are maybe representing the partner. It feels wrong to say that my favorite toy is my wife, but I guess my favorite person is my wife, and that is like the most precious thing I have, and I don't want to break it. But we have a couple of idiots in this world who breaks their favorite toy basically.
Oh, here we go again. The voices in his head called the rain to end our days of wild.
I love her
Rivulets
lower range,
descend my plastic smile.
and I love the melody here.
My boy only breaks his favorite toys. Toys. Oh, is it bit too right? Puzzle pieces in the dead of night. I should've known it was a matter of time. My boy only breaks his favorite toys. Put me back on my shelf first. Pull the string and I'll tell you that he runs because he loves me. He loves me. Once I fix me,
Once again, these transitions,
gonna miss me.
love it.
Stole my tortured heart.
Oh my god.
Left all these broken parts. Told me I'm better off. But I'm
Wow. I loved the drums here at the end. This song was really, really good. I love the way she is playing with the melodies here, from the verses to the pre-chorus and then into the chorus. Feels like I'm repeating myself, but this is once again, I'm feeling, yep, this is a Taylor Swift song. I'm all in. I like it. This is my favorite song of this album so far. Well written song, both lyrically but melody wise as well. And I gotta give credits whoever produced this album. All the transitions in the song with the synth and her vocals and the drums here, especially in the end, really got me. The outro here was really heartbreaking to read at the same time. Just say when I play again, he was my best friend. I felt more when we played Pretend than with all the Kens, because he took me out of my box, stole my tortured heart, left all the broken parts, told me I'm better off, but I'm not. I mean, that's heartbreaking to read. So yeah, I'm just gonna head to the score here and take a sip, everybody. Take a sip. And my score is a 10. Definitely. And I'm starting to feel where this album is going. This album is not supposed to be, probably, I'm only 3 songs in, but I guess this album is not supposed to be an upbeat. This album is supposed to be just sit here, maybe a glass of wine. I'm glad I'm not drinking wine because I'll be drunk right now. Sit in the couch with a glass of wine and just listen. Feel the emotions, take the emotions in, put it in maybe your perspective as well. Really beautiful. I'm happy. Even though I'm sick, I'm happy. And that is also a good thing that it's not this upbeat album because I'll probably be dead. I feel the fever and this is the perfect album to react to. We're gonna move on with the next song called Down Bad.
Did you really beat me up in a cloud of sparkling dust? For a moment I knew cosmic love. Now I'm down bad, crying at the gym. Everything comes out, teenage petulance. Fuck it if I can't have him. I might just die, it would make no difference. Fuck it if I can't have him. Down bad.
Down bad.
I loved your hostile takeovers, encounters closer and closer. All your indecent exposures. How dare you say that it's 'cause fuck it, I was in love. So fuck you if I can't have us. Down bad, waking up in blood. Staring at the sky, come back and pick me up. Fuck it if I can't have us. Like I lost my twin. Fuck it if I can't have him. Down bad, waving at the ship. Fuck it if I can't have him.
Fuck it. Oh. This album is heartbreaking. I guess at the same time, this album is like a therapy session for Taylor. This album could be, without knowing, her most personal album so far. She is letting go of all the emotions in every song. It kills me at the same time, but it's also beautiful to read and beautiful to hear. There's a lot of fuck it in this song, and I gotta say, I kind of like it. Feels like she is more of, how to say it? It's more of this anger inside of her. Fuck it if I can't have him. So fuck you if I can't have us. That line was really... That is probably my favorite line in this song. And I agree. You need to have this anger after a breakup. No matter how it ended, you need to have this fuck it. I was in love and fuck it. I need to be hurt. I need to be sad. I need to be mad about it. And my score for this song will be a 7. So now you probably be like, oh, 7. Is that bad? No. Remember, it's 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 according to me is still a good song, a really good song. I think I'm gonna appreciate some songs a lot more after second and third listen, and this song could definitely be one of them. And once again, 7 out of 10 is not a bad score. We are moving on with the next song called So Long London. Okay. Oh.
I saw in my mind fairy lights through the mist. I kept calm and carried the weight of the rift. Pulled him in tighter each time he was drifting away. Thinking, how much sad did you think I had? Did you think I had in me? So long, London, you'll find someone. And I'm pissed off you let me give you all that youth for free. For so long, London, 2 graves, 1 gun.
Wow.
I'll find
That line gave me chills.
holding tight to your quiet resentment. And my friend said it isn't right to be scared. scared. Every day a love affair. Every breath feels like rarest air. You swore that you loved me, but where were the clues? I died on the altar waiting for the proof. You sacrificed us to the gods of your bluest days. And I'm just getting color back into my face. I'm just mad as hell 'cause I loved this place for so long. London stitches undone, two graves, one gone. You'll find someone.
Wow. Whew. This melody, together with the lyrics, almost killed me. I felt so much listening to this song. I felt panic, and I think that is, and that is why Taylor Swift is a genius here. I felt the panic because of probably the kick in the background going so fast. This doo, 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 doo. Then the synth kept me floating, not going down in my emotions, but at the same time I was reading the lyric and I felt the panic once again that holy shit, she was really struggling here. She's really good at putting emotions into songs, and I definitely feel it. I don't know what part of the song is my favorite, but overall it was really, really good. It had me right at the beginning with this church choir. Overall, real good song. Made me feel a lot of stuff. Is it a banger? I need water now, and I need a refill of coffee. Take a sip. And I hope she really does. She's gonna release maybe a stripped down version of it, just maybe her vocals and a piano or an acoustic guitar. I'm good with both. My score for this song will be a 9.5. The next song is called But Daddy, I Love Him. Interesting title. But Daddy, I Love Him. Feels like maybe going back to her old or young herself, the young Taylor.
I forget how the West was won. I forget if this was ever fun. I just learned these people only raise you to cage you. Sarah's and Hannah's in the Sunday best, clutching their pearls, sighing what a mess. I just learned these people try and save you, 'cause they hate you. Running with my dress unbuttoned, screaming, but Daddy, I love him. I'm having his baby. No, I'm not, but you should see your faces. I'm turning to Flora through the fences.
Oh, this is a banger.
No, I'm not coming to my senses. I know he's crazy, but he's the one I want. Stay away from her. The saboteurs protested too much. Lord knows the words we never heard. Just screeching tires of true love. And I'm running with my dress unbuttoned,
I want to show more, but I'm too sick for it. I'm sorry.
Baby, no, I'm not, but you should see your faces.
We can take a sip already. Take a sip.
I'll tell you something right now. I'd rather burn my whole life down than listen to one more second of all this bitching and moaning. I don't cater to all these vipers dressed in empire clothing.
Attitude, love
God
it.
save the most judgmental creeps who say they want what's best for me, sanctimoniously performing soliloquies. I'll never.
I'm gonna pause there because this is tough words now. Sanctimoniously perform. Okay, I need Google Translate for this lyric. I don't even understand the Swedish word for it. Okay, let's continue.
See, thinking it can change the beat of my heart when touches me and counteract the chemistry and undo the destiny. If all you want is great for me,
Oh, the production.
it's just my noise, it's just my choice. There's a lot of people in town that I bestow upon my fakest smiles. Scandal does funny things to pride, but brings lovers closer. All the wine moms are still holding out, but fuck 'em, it's over.
But fuck it. Oh my god, this is a fuck you song.
Even my daddy just loves him, I'm his lady. Screaming, but daddy, I love him. I'm having his baby. No, I'm not.
So smooth.
See your faces. But oh my god, you should see your faces.
Oh, a little fade out. How unmodern, but I love unmodern stuff. She is flirting. She is flirting with the old style of music. Yeah, this is definitely, so far, my favorite song on this album. And could definitely be, if I am gonna do sometime a top 5 Taylor Swift songs, this could definitely be one of them. One of the top 5. I need to go back to that little pause transition. That was so slick. Really good. We can take another sip here. Take another sip. It's a banger. Cheers. I want to show more how in love I am with this song, but I can't. I probably shouldn't. But yeah, this song has something I can't explain, but I really love it. I think it's the attitude. And I'm starting to feel, not just with this song, but the songs I've already heard now, and especially this song, that Taylor Swift, she doesn't give a fuck, basically. There's a lot of fuck it, there's a lot of fuck him, and she is in fuck it mode and fuck you mode. And this is a fuck you song, and I'm probably gonna get cancelled on YouTube because saying fuck so much, and I don't give a fuck. Yeah, this song was so good. We all know what this song is about, but I don't think that this song is about a certain person. I think this is, if we're going back to, I talked about that this feels like a therapy session. This is probably where the therapist is asking Taylor a bunch of stuff like, how was your childhood? How was it growing up? And this song could definitely be those things that she is reflecting of. I love this song. I love this song. Let's head to the score, and it's gonna be a 10, definitely. The next song is as much as Fresh Out of the Slammer. Ooh. Don't know.
Now, pretty baby, I'm running back home to you. Another summer, taking cover, rolling thunder. He don't understand me, but it's gonna be alright. I did my time. Now, pretty baby, I'm running back home to you. Fresh out the slammer, I know who my first call will be too. Fresh out the slammer, camera flashes, welcome bashes, get the matches, toss the ashes off the ledge. I said in my letters, now that I know better, I will never lose my baby again. Now, pretty baby, I'm running to the house. We still wait up in that porch like glee.
A little tempo change?
To the one who says I'm the girl of his American dreams. And no matter what I've done, it wouldn't matter anyway. Ain't no way I'm gonna screw up now that I know what's at stake here. At the park where we used to sit on children's swings, wearing imaginary rings. But it's gonna be alright. I did my time.
This song had me immediately. Love that intro, and she is starting with the chorus, which I kind of like. Once again, it's all this transitions between the verses and the choruses, and the tempo change in the ending. That was really original. Not many artists, pop artists, does that, so I gotta give credit for that. Overall, it's a good song. It's not my favorite, but there's basically nothing wrong with it. I think or feel that this is going to be one of the songs that I will appreciate more after second and third listen. Nothing bad about this song. It's just that we've heard My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys and then So Long London and But Daddy I Love Him. According to me, really good songs. So I mean, the bar is up here. So I think it's because of that I'm like, it's not as good as those songs, but it's still a good song. Don't get me wrong here. It's still a good song. And my score for this song will be another 7. The next song is, okay, I'm not gonna scream that, but it's Florida, featuring Florence and the Machine. And I recognize that name. I might have heard a couple of songs with Florence plus the Machine.
You can beat the heat if you beat the charges too. They said I was a cheat.
Oh, that ticking.
I guess it must be true. And my friends all smell like weed or little babies. And the city
All my friends
reeks
smell
of
like weed or little
driving
babies.
myself crazy. Florida is one hell of a drug. Florida, can I use you?
Wow.
The hurricane with my name when it came. I got drunk and I dared it to wash me away. Barricaded in the bathroom with a bottle of wine. Well, me and my ghost, we had a hell of a time. My best to let to rest. Little did you know you're hungry. Only the time you'll get arrested. So you pack your life away just to wait out the shitstorm back in Texas. Florida is one hell of a drug.
I need to forget, so take me to Florida.
I've got some regrets, I'll bury them in Florida.
Tell me I'm despicable, say it's unforgivable.
At least the dolls are beautiful. Fuck me out, Florida.
It's one hell of a drug. It's one hell of a drug. Love loves me like this, and I want to exist, so take me to Florida. Did you know your home's really only a town you're just a guest in? So you pack your life away just to wait out the shitstorm back in Texas. Florida is one hell of a drug.
Oh my god.
Florida, gone fuck me up.
Fuck me up. This song is fucking me up. Holy shit, this song was massive. And to be honest, I don't have like a super clue on what this song is about, but I guess like Florida is a metaphor for maybe escaping. I've got some regrets. I'll bury them in Florida. Feels like Florida, it could be a metaphor for escaping. Florida is one hell of a drug. I mean, I'm not saying if you're taking drugs, you are escaping from reality, but I guess, or this is what I feel, that this could be like a metaphor for, you know, escaping the pain, escaping the feelings you have, and take me to Florida. And Florida could be a metaphor for drugs or maybe alcohol or whatever it is. And this is once again this bad language from Taylor, and I kind of dig it. She feels bad to say matured, but I guess if I dive into her early albums, and I think the earliest album I've heard is 1989. It's Taylor's version. I know it's released 2023, but the original version was released in 2014, right? If I'm comparing the lyrics on 1989 and the Tortured Poets Department, is a big step. And I guess this is Taylor. She has grown up now. She is in her prime, basically. I mean, she looks beautiful, and she is one of the most powerful women in the world, and persons in the world. When she released an album, everybody knows. I saw this as well on Instagram, that she has this, when you're updating her Instagram page, it's not updating, it's getting this transition to her album and this countdown. That was really, really cool. So I mean, if somebody is going to get a special feature on Instagram, it's definitely Taylor. But yeah, overall, I loved this song. I loved the attitude. I loved the transitions between relaxing melody and then this blasting drums in the chorus. Had me interesting from the beginning till the end. It is a little banger, so we can take a sip here. Shout out to Florence and the Machine. It was a great ad, a great duet, basically. Head to the score, and my score for this song will be another 9.5. The next song is Guilty as Sin. Okay, Guilty as Sin.
Drowning in the blue Nile, he sent me downtown lights. I hadn't heard it in a while, my boredom's bone deep. This cage was once just fine.
I love the melody here.
I'm seeing visions, am I bad or mad or wise?
You're wise, Taylor. You're wise. And I love your lyrics.
What if he's written mine on my upper thigh, only in my mind? I'm slipping, falling, I keep recalling things we never did. Messy top, lip kiss, how I long for our tryst without ever touching his skin. How can I be guilty as sin? Does it feel like a vow we'll both uphold somehow? What if he's written mine on my upper thigh, only in my mind?
Oh, that melody is so good.
Falling back into the hedge maze. Oh, what a way to die. How can I be guilty as sin? What if I roll the stone away? They don't know how you've haunted me so stunningly. I choose you and me religiously. What if he's written mine on my upper thigh, only in my mind? One slip and falling.
Wow.
I keep recalling things we never did. Messy top, lip kiss, how I long for our tryst without ever touching his skin. How can I be guilty as sin? He sent me downtown lights. I hadn't heard it in a while. Am I allowed to cry?
Wow. Yeah. Guilty as Sin is rumored to be about Maddie Healy. Yeah. You guys have been talking about it. Due to the negativity surrounding him in the media and his alleged relationship with Taylor. I haven't dived into the relationships, and I don't think I need to be honest. I mean, what's true and what's not true. I guess the vibe in the song is that she is accused of doing something, maybe cheating, but without ever touching his skin. How can I be guilty as sin? It feels like it doesn't really matter what she is saying. It doesn't really matter if she is speaking the truth. No one will listen, and that's why she asked, am I allowed to cry? Yeah, this song was really hurtful, but at the same time, it was really, really beautiful. There's a lot of things here, a lot of feelings to take in. At the end of, or after the second chorus, the choir and just, you know, the harmonies and no instruments in the background, just them. Feels like I'm drowning, basically. And melody-wise, wow, I can't tell how much in love I am with some of the melodies here on this record. We can take a little sip here, everybody. Cheers. And my score for Guilty as Sin will be, it's gonna be a 9. We're gonna move on with the next song, Who's Afraid of Little Old Me.
The who's who of who's that is poised for the attack, but my bare hands paved their paths. You don't get to tell me about sad. If you wanted me dead, you should have just said. Nothing makes me feel more alive. So I leap from the gallows and I levitate down your street. Crash the party like a record scratch as I scream. Who's afraid of little old me? You should be. The scandal was contained. The bullet had just grazed.
Feels like a movie.
I broke. Let's hear one more joke. So I leap from the gallows and I levitate down your street. Crash the party like a record scratch as I scream. Who's afraid of little old me?
Now she's building up. I get it.
I was tame, I was gentle till the circus life made me mean. Don't you worry, folks, we took out all her teeth. Who's afraid of little old me? So tell me everything is not about me. But what if it is? Then say they didn't do it to hurt me. But what if they did? I wanna snarl and show you just how disturbed this has made me. I'm always drunk on my own tears. Isn't that what they all say? That I'll sue you if you step on my lawn. And that's why you're still singing along. So I leap from the gallows and I levitate down your street. Crash the party like a record scratch as I scream.
Hello?
Who's afraid of little old me? I was tame, I was gentle till the circus life made me mean. Don't you worry, folks, we took out all her teeth. Who's afraid of little old me?
Well, you should be.
Well, you should be. You should be. You should be. Be crazy. I am what
Come on, baby.
I am 'cause you trained me. Who's afraid of little old me?
Oh, that little error. This song has this attitude that I love. And I've talked about this before and discovered, thanks to you guys, that this guy who controlled Taylor, this is about not just maybe only him, but we can call them. So we all know what we're talking about. But basically, fuck around and you find out Taylor is not someone you mess with. What media has done to her has only made her stronger. How do you say it? She has so much strength right now that everybody should be scared of her. And she is just ironically playing like, well, who's afraid of little old me? So yeah, I love the attitude here, and I don't know if I will regret it, but a really cool add to this song, especially the end here, a harmonica in the background. So let me just see if I can do this, because I have a harmonica in this key. I'm gonna take my cat who's sleeping on my lap as always. I haven't played harmonica in a while, so let's see.
Who's afraid
I don't know. I don't know. Let me know. Oh shit, that was bad for my lungs. That was the first feeling at the end here. Like, could have been such a nice ad, and especially a lot of, you know, reverb on that harmonic. It could have been like, But overall, I loved this song, and I'm just gonna head to the score. I love the attitude here. I really do. For that, Taylor, I give you a little sip of my probably cold coffee. And my score for this song will be an 8.5. And the next song is called I Can Fix Him. No, really, I can.
The smoke cloud billows out his mouth like a freight train through a small town. They shake their heads saying, God help her, when I tell him he's my man. Good Lord doesn't need to lift a finger. I can fix him, no, really I can. And only I can. His hand so callous from his pistol softly traces hearts on my face. Good boy, that's right. Come close, I'll show you heaven if you'll be an angel. They shook their heads saying, God help her, when I told them he's my man.
If it was hard,
But really I can. Whoa, maybe I can't.
okay, this is about a dangerous man who is not good for Taylor. And I don't know if this is about this Maddie Healy once again. I have no clue. I mean, we all, or not we all, but some people feel and believe that they can change a person from bad to good. Everyone can, but it takes the other person to wanna change as well. You can't change someone unless that someone wants a change as well. And I guess that's the ending here. Whoa, maybe I can't. Overall, so far, I'm just gonna say it, so far, this is gonna be my least favorite song. Doesn't mean it's a skip. So don't get me wrong here, my lovely Swifties. Basically, it's nothing wrong, but I feel like it's because I am spoiled of really, really good songs on this album. So I think the bar for this song was a little bit too high. If I listened to this song and this song only, I could have maybe appreciate this song a little bit more. It's a good song, but nothing more, nothing less. For this, I give you a 6.5. It's a pretty low, but for me, a 6.5 out of 10, it's still a pretty good song. So don't get me wrong here. I'm not saying that this song is bad. It's not bad. It's just that it's not as good, according to me, comparing to the songs like Who's Afraid of Little Me, Guilty as Sin, Florida, Daddy I Love Him, So Long London, My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys. I mean, those are the gold here. So I need to compare the golds. And the next song is very interesting. It's LOML, and I haven't pulled up the lyrics yet, but I think it stands for Love of My Life. So let's see if this is Love of My Life, or is Taylor, as the genius that she is, she's using this like another line. Love of my life. What could have been instead? I just need to say, I saw now that Taylor has released another version of this, or an extended version of this album, and I just gotta say, I can't react to that album because it's 31 songs, and I can't handle 31 songs today because I'm sick. So we're gonna do it as I did the last time when I reacted to Midnights. If you guys want the extended version, a reaction of it, the rest of the album, you need to break the current record of my most liked Taylor Swift reaction video, and that is Midnights. And you broke that. Before I said like I need, what was it, 700 likes. We are at 1,662 likes. So let's just say this: if this video gets more than 1,662 likes, I will do a reaction of the second half, basically. Now we're gonna listen to LOML. I love that piano.
Who's gonna stop us from waltzing back into rekindled flames? If we know the steps anyway. I said I don't mind, it takes time. I thought I was better safe than starry-eyed. If you know it in one glimpse, it's legendary. You and I go from one kiss to getting married. Still alive, killing time at the cemetery. Never quite buried. Holy Ghost, you told me I'm the love of your life. You said I'm the love of your life. Still alive, killing time at the cemetery. Never quite buried. You shit talked me under the table, talking rings and talking cradles. I wish I could unrecall how we almost had it all. Dancing phantoms on the terrace. Are they secondhand embarrassed that I can't get out of bed? Cause something counterfeit's dead. It was legendary, and I'll still see it until I die. You're the loss of my life.
Damn. Wow. Woo. And now we are emotional, and I still have chills. The loss of my life. That is what LOML stands for. Wow. Yeah, this was painful. And I loved the way this song is recorded, not just written but also recorded. It is so simple. I love the simplicity in this song. It's just her piano, and then this violin comes in so beautifully. I don't need to explain more. I feel it. I feel the tears. I feel like, yeah, this song really got me. Really got me. I mean, I know she is in a relationship now with this American football Travis, and I wish nothing but the best for them, but especially Taylor, because she's been through some tough shit. I'm just gonna head to the score before I break. It's kind of wrong to say, but yeah, take a sip, everybody. This song is gonna hit in the feels for many. And for that, I give you, Taylor, a 9. I guess we're going into the same kind of vibes here, because the next song is called I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. Let's go. Oh.
I can read your mind.
The volume feels much lower.
Cause I'm a real tough kid, I can handle my shit. They said, babe, you gotta fake it till you make it, and I did. Lights, camera, bitch, smile, even when you wanna die. He said he loved me all his life. Breaking down, I hit the floor. All the pieces of me shattered as the crowd was chanting more. I was grinning like I'm winning, I was hitting my marks. Cause I can do it with a broken heart.
Oh my god, I just wanna dance, but I can't.
I keep finding his things in drawers, crucial evidence I didn't imagine. The whole thing, I'm sure I can pass this test. Cause I'm a real tough kid, I can handle my shit. They said, baby, gotta fake it till you make it, and I did. As the crowd was chanting more, I was grinning like I'm winning, I was hitting my mark.
I guess that's gonna be a crowd moment.
I can do it with a broken heart. I'm so depressed, I act like it's my birthday every day.
This part. This is the best part.
I'm so obsessed with him, but he avoids me like the plague. I cry a lot, but I am so productive. I'm good.
Oh, I love the end there. Try and come for my job. Well, I'm not trying, and I wouldn't come close to the greatness of Taylor. I'm not gonna try. I'm just here to react. Yeah, I loved the attitude in the song, and the synths are coming back. The great comeback of the synths here. And she is flirting once again with the 80s vibes, and I love it. She can do basically every kind of genre, and I respect that. And I've talked about this before, that I don't necessarily hating on artists that going from maybe their original genre to another, but you need to have your ID in the new genre as well. I still need to feel that this is Taylor, or oh, this is this artist or this band. Taylor is taking her ID with her. I still feel, doesn't matter if it's 80s dance, pop, or country, or having rap vibes, rap battles, it's still Taylor. And that is what I love with Taylor. She never forget that she needs to do it in her way. It still needs to be Taylor. And this is once again one of those moments when I'll be like, yeah, she's great. She really is. And I'm super happy that I, thanks to you guys, discovered Taylor Swift and continuing this journey. And I can't wait for the next album or this extended version and movie reactions and concerts and everything. She really is something special, and she deserves all the love. She deserves to be that artist. She is definitely one of the biggest, if not the biggest artist today in modern time. And she's gonna be this legend that everybody's talking about, exactly the same as we are talking about the Beatles and Elvis Presley and Madonna and, you know, Michael Jackson and those artists. She's gonna be one of them, and if not, she's gonna be bigger. Overall, I love this song. I love the attitude in it. Yeah, do I need to explain more? It's about, you know, even though her heart is broken, she can do it. She can still manage to do this and go on tour and meet the media and, you know, this lights, camera, smile, bitch. I love it. I love that she's like, I can do this. And at the end, I'm miserable. And nobody even knows. Try it and come for my job. I mean, I love the attitude here. So for that, Taylor, I give you an 8. Oh, we're getting closer to the end. The next song is called The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived.
Was any of it true?
I love that. Breathe in.
Gazing at me starry-eyed, and I don't even want you back, I just want to know if rusting my sparkling summer was the goal. And I don't miss what we had, but could someone give a message to the smallest man who ever lived? Then sank in stoned oblivion, 'cause once your queen had come, you treat her like an also-ran. You didn't measure up. A message to the smallest man who ever lived. Were you sent by someone who wanted me dead? Did you sleep with a gun underneath our bed? I would have died for your sins. Instead I just died inside. And you deserve prison, but you won't get time. You'll slide into inboxes and slip through the bars. You crashed my party and your rental car, you said. And I'll forget you, but I'll never forgive the smallest man who ever lived.
Wow. Okay, I think I know who the fuck was that guy, as Taylor says. And this is Maddie Healy. Gazing at me starry-eyed in your Jehovah's Witness suit. Who the fuck is that guy? And correct me if I'm wrong here, but Maddie Healy performs with suits. I think he always have suits. So I think this song is about him. You try to buy pills, and I think he is, I don't know if he is an addict at the moment, but I think he was. You said normal girls were boring, and I've seen a couple of interviews with him thanks to TikTok, and he is that, I feel he is that kind of guy who thinks normal girls are boring. But back to the song, we don't need to talk about Maddie here. We're here to talk about Taylor. I'm sorry for talking too much about Maddie there. Yeah, once again, this attitude. I will forget you, but I'll never forgive the smallest man who ever lived. I mean, she knows how to write good lyrics, and I love the production in this song. And I gotta give credits to, let's see, Aaron Dessner and Taylor Swift. So I gotta give credits to both of them for how this song is recorded and produced as well. I love, once again, this simplicity in this song, and the synth that comes in gives me an extra feeling, an extra emotion that I really, really love. I'm just blown away of how high quality it is in the songwriting, in the producing, in the recordings of this album. We are at the end of this album now, and this album is going to be one of the best albums this year. So, The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived, you get an 8.5. So we can take a little sip here. And what a time to be alive. Be the one who is experiencing Taylor. Excuse me? I think she's a Swiftie as well. She's hungry. So I'm just going to have a little pause to give her food. And the next song is called The Alchemy. Okay, Google Translate. Here I fucking come. Okay, now I get it.
This happens once every few
Let's start.
lifetimes. These chemicals hit me like white. What if I told you I'm back? The hospital was a drag. Worst sleep that I ever had. I circled you on a map. I haven't come around in so long, but I'm coming back so strong. So when I touch down, call the amateurs and cut them from the team. Ditch the clowns, get the crown, baby, I'm the one to be. Cause the sign on your heart said it's still reserved for me. Honestly, who are we to fight the alchemy? I haven't come around in so long, but I'm making a comeback to where I belong. So when I touch down, call the amateurs and cut them from the team. Ditch the clowns, get the crown, baby, I'm the one to be. Cause the sign on your heart said it's still reserved for me. Honestly, who are we to fight the alchemy? Shirts off and your friends lift you up over their heads. Beer sticking to the floor. Cheers chanted cause they said there was no chance. Trying to be the greatest in the league. Where's the trophy? He just comes running over to me. Touchdown, call the amateurs and cut him free to fight the alchemy. This happens once every few lifetimes. These chemicals hit me like white wine.
I've talked about the way Taylor is writing songs, but this is one of the examples that you really just enjoying reading the lyrics at the same time, and the melody combined. The melody fit the lyrics so well here. Yeah, I'm just here and I'm just sitting here and enjoying, feeling a lot of stuff. These chemicals hit me like white wine. I think I never heard that line before in a song. So I'm gonna say it. Taylor is fucking unique. The way she is writing, of course, but also the way everything feels when you listen to a song. I can definitely respect if you are not a fan of Taylor Swift. I didn't believe I was going to be a Swiftie. But thanks to this beloved channel and this community, you are helping me discover artists I have heard but never heard of. I've always been like with Taylor Swift, and I was talking about that when I'm reacting to the Boys in One Direction, that I wasn't like interested. And it's the same with everything, movies and TV shows. Every movie that is big and massive and TV series that everybody's talking about and be like, you need to watch it. And I'm always like the opposite. No, I don't want to watch it because I don't want to be a part of the hype. But when I step out of that zone, that little bubble, and me trying to find something else and really like paying attention to the artist and the art, I love it, and I appreciate it. I appreciate this journey, and I love the journey. I can't wait to, you know, dive into the early albums where it all started. I've seen some clips on the Reputation tour, but I'd love to see like the full concert. So I'm definitely going to do that in the future. Back to the song, and I'm just gonna head to the score basically. The Alchemy, You Have Me. And for that, I give you a 7.5. Ladies and gentlemen, the Swifties and everyone, if you're here, I appreciate you because you are amazing for being here with me. And we are unfortunately on the last song for this reaction and this album. The name is Clara Bow. I just going to do a quick Google. Born in 1905 in Brooklyn. Okay, she was an American actress who rose to stardom during the silent film era. Okay, so is this a tribute about her? Cool. The title pays homage to the silent film. Yeah, Bow would struggle mental health issues caused by the stress of her fame. She was also known for having a turbulent love life. Okay, so I can see the connection here. Let's hear it. The last song, Clara Bow.
You look like Clara Bow in this light. Remarkable. I'm not trying to exaggerate, but I think I might die if it happened. Die if it happened to me. No one in my small town thought I'd see the lights of Manhattan. This town is fake, but you're the real thing. Breath of fresh air through smoke rings. Take the glory, give everything. Promise to be dazzling.
I love that violin in the background.
The crown is stained, but you're the real queen. Flesh and blood amongst war machines. You're the new god we're worshipping. It's hell on earth to be heavenly. Them's the breaks, they don't come gently. You look like Taylor Swift in this light. We're loving it. You've got edge. She never did. The future's bright, dazzling.
Holy smokes. That ending got me. And I have chills. Wow, I still have chills. It's on my thighs and everything. Yeah, what a way of ending this album. Feels kind of sad that we are at the end, but... And I know we have this extended version, but I can't do it. I need some rest now, and I need to edit this video. This song was, according to me, one of the most beautiful ending. I'm just gonna score it. And my score for this song will be a 8.5. So now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm done. Oh, why did I do that? I'm done with this album. I'm going to add all the scores and divide it by 16. Fast forward, Kimpo. So the average score 8.46, 8.47 almost. And according to my average score, my overall score should be somewhere between 8 and 8.5. What are my thoughts about this album before I give you my overall score? First and foremost, this album is, as I said during the beginning, this album feels like a therapy session. Feels like she's reflecting over her life basically and what has happened with maybe not all relationships, but some of the relationships that really hurt her. I think that this album feels sort of like a closure. I haven't felt that in the other albums I've listened to with Taylor. Feels like she was still sad and mad, and I'm not blaming her for that. But this album feels like the closing chapter of basically maybe her previous life. Feels like she's starting a new life now, and this is the ending. And I think that this album is gonna be like, how do you say it? It's definitely important for Taylor, but I also feel that this is important for, you know, her history when she's retired basically, and maybe they're doing like a movie about her or maybe a documentary about her. I feel that this album is gonna be a big and important chapter in her career, and I still believe that the best is yet to come for her. And I guess this is a closing chapter of an era as well. I'm still new to the Swifties, the Swiftie world basically, but I also feel that this is the end of an era, and the next album is gonna be a start of something new, and I can't wait. So yeah, my average score feels kinda right. My overall score for this album, can we have a little drum roll here? My overall score is an 8.5. Overall, this is a damn good album, and there is, according to me, no skips. And I said it in the beginning and I say it again, this album is going to be a grower, at least for me, and I hope it will be a grower for you as well. It's definitely gonna be one of the best albums of this year, unless we have a massive tornado of really good album releases coming up. So I got one question or two questions for you. One, have I missed an album released in 2024 that you think I should listen to? Drop a comment about that. Secondly, if you want the part 2, the extended album reaction, you know what to do. You need to break 1,662 likes. Like this goddamn video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and besides, you know, letting me know in a comment or two, what is your favorite song? What does Taylor mean to you? Where did it all start for you? What was the album that got you like, yeah, I'm a Swiftie now? And as I said in the beginning, if you want to see this full uncut reactions, and if you don't want to miss album reactions of Taylor in the future, the full uncut and documentary reactions and concert movie reactions, you find it on Patreon. It's not mandatory, but you find it on Patreon. You can support me a little extra and give Todd a little bit of food, and you make my little kitty, you make her happy. Look, she's really happy, It's not mandatory. So yeah, I thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I wish you all a beautiful Friday, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and goodbye.